Hey Stampers, Diane Dimich here with DDStamps.com, and today is the day. Actually, the catalog finally went live. It was supposed to go live at noon. It went live a little bit early, but I just wanted to do a quick broadcast. It's probably going to be, I don't know, depends on how carried away I get, but maybe 45 minutes, maybe not even that long. But I want to give a catalog tour and talk a little bit about the new catalog, and just to let you know that it is live now, and it's available to get things. So I actually had this whole room cleaned last night. I was so proud of myself. It was going to look so nice when I went on live today. And then I ended up pulling out some stamps and playing last night, which is an okay thing to do. I actually had this whole room cleaned last night. I was so proud of myself. Sorry, I need to find out where I am. There I am. Okay. So I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. Now I know that you can hear me on Facebook because that's what you were hearing in the background. I'm assuming that you can hear me on Facebook or YouTube. Looks like David is there. David, could you let me know if you can hear me? And, oh good, yeah, there are people over on Facebook and my blog. So I will be kind of monitoring those places, but you know, it's hard for me to do that when I am going live and monitoring, but I will make sure I catch up. So let's get started. I'm going to pull up a screen here. Just a couple of things. Just do a little housekeeping. So just so you're aware, a couple of things that you can do to make it easier for you to hear and see is down here at this gear right here. If yours is lagging behind or you're having a hard time, click on that little gear and bring down the number, and it might show up better. Oops. And over here on the auto refresh comments, if you are making a comment, it refreshes every 90 seconds, and it doesn't matter if you're making a comment or not. It will refresh on you and you won't be able to, it'll clear your comment. So uncheck that box, type in your comments or questions. You can always refresh the comments over here, and you can always click that on again. So I hope that helps. Let's see what else we got going on. Questions. Anytime you have a question, just pop it into any of the chat boxes, whether you're on YouTube, my Facebook page, or on my website. That will help. I may miss it, but somebody out there could answer it. And if I do totally miss it, just go ahead and ask again. So I want to make sure that everybody's questions get answered. So today we're here to talk about the brand new catalog. I can actually open the catalog up. I can talk about some of the things that are in there. I'm going to take you on a little catalog tour, show you a couple of my favorite things, and then answer your questions. So first off, I wanted to introduce you to the in colors. And so I just made this slide. Sorry about the dog. The in colors this year are fabulous. They are Berry Blast, Lemon Lime Twist, I can't remember the pink. Powder Pink. There we go. Fresh Fig and Tranquil Tide. And they're beautiful. They're beautiful together, and they're beautiful with other items in the line. So I hope you check those out. And another thing that Stampin' Up! Did for us this year was they did some combinations for us so that we would take those in colors and use them with other colors in our color line. And I'm going to have this chart available on my website shortly after this is over. I'll probably put it up on Facebook too, and I might even send it out in an email just because I want to make sure people get that. It'll be a printable PDF that you can just download, and it gives you some great color options. So, okay, so let me go to my camera. I know I'm gonna have a crying dog out there, and I feel bad about that, but she doesn't really want to be outside when I'm in here talking. But she'd be running around like a crazy dog if she was in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a quick catalog tour and show a few things, but you can see all my little post-it notes. These are things I want to talk about. I love the catalog. I love this color, and this actually is one of my favorite suites of products. And so, as you know, the beginning of the catalog is pretty basic. We always have our gardener family and introducing them and looking at them and hearing a little bit from Shelly. This just gives you an idea of what's in the catalog. Those of you who got one from me probably got an index also. And so there's that. page 2 here, this just talks about the different steps of stamping. And Stampin' Up! Put this catalog together for people, all kinds of people to stamp. So they can either be beginning stampers, and that's when you're just exploring it and you're using your stamps, your ink, and your paper. I like to do that myself just for the fun of it. And then you can experiment by stepping it up with some of our punches and those kinds of things. And then we also have product in here for the experienced stamper who really wants to expand and bring in your framelits and your big shot and all that stuff. So watch for those things in the catalog. Of course, we have our 3 different kinds of stamps. We have our classic rubber, and they come in the 2 different kinds, the clear mount and the wood mount. And when it says clear mount, that does not mean that it is clear. It means, I'm looking for one here. It's the red rubber, like this, that you mount onto a clear block. And then you have your wood mount, which comes with the actual blocks. And then our last one is our photopolymer. And I really see Stampin' Up! Going a lot to photopolymer for a lot of various reasons. But some of the reasons are because they're easy to line up. They're great for 2-step stamping. You can repeat patterns easily because you can see right through it. And you can actually mix and match stamps on one block. So you can make up kind of your own stamp. I do like the photopolymer. I wasn't sure when they first came out. I was actually a wood girl. And I love my wood stamps. But now, if I have an option between wood or photopolymer, I always pick photopolymer because I do like to see the stamps. Now, just a second. I'm going to have to let Petra out because she can't stand that the puppy's not out there. Hopefully, they won't get too rambunctious and playing while I am on. Okay, and then we have all of our color line. So these are all of the various colors we have. We have our in colors, which I talked to you about a little bit ago. And then these are the 2016, 2018 in colors with some embellishments that coordinate just with those in colors. And then we have our new in colors, which have great embellishments that coordinate with that. And then just our regular color line. Things that are new to the catalog. If you are new to the catalog or you are new to stamping, Stampin' Up! Has put together some things to make it easy for you to stamp and make sure that you have everything involved. So if you have a friend or maybe you're an experienced stamper, but your friend isn't and wants to learn more about stamping, the kits or the memory keeping are great places to start because they come with everything that you need. And I'm going to go over some of those kits because I love them. And also we have this little icon down here that says quick and easy. Those are throughout the catalog, and those are just projects that basically use stamps, ink, and paper and are easy for people to follow along with. You want to go a little bit more creative, then you have your suites where you have paper, stamps, ink, embellishments that all coordinate. We have all these various places that you can go to for inspiration. Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So those are all places that Stampin' Up! Is available, but also I am too. I post up on those things too. Not so much Instagram, but Pinterest, YouTube, and Facebook. We have this little icon here, this You Can Make It icon. These are great because they list out the exact products that you need to get started and to make the projects that are there. I love this stamp. I'm going to talk about that one a little bit. And then we also have our bundles, which is a 10% savings. And there are a lot of bundles. Those of you who got a catalog from me should have received a packet that had a wish list and then the bundles listed so that you can see them all. So hopefully you got those. And in color samples. Our kits. So our kits come different ways. You get your kits that are like an all-inclusive kit, so it has the stamps and everything in it. Or we also have Paper Pumpkin Kit, which is a monthly kit, which is a great thing right now, and it's actually on sale right now. If you sign up for Paper Pumpkin, you sign up for a subscription, you get a 25% discount. But if you have a question about that, let me know. So some of the kits, this is the soft sayings kit that's in the catalog. This is one of the all-inclusive kits, which means that it comes with, in a nice little box like this. This is the box, so this is the lid, suitable for wrapping. But you have all of the things that you need inside of here. So you get your ink and your baker's twine and your dimensionals. You get a block, a stamp set, which is great because you can use it over and over. And then you get all of the products to make the cards that are in this great little color flyer. Shows you how to make all of the cards that are in here. So this actually makes, I believe, I'll have to look on there, but it makes, sorry about that. I should have had, so it makes 20 cards, 2 of each. And the nice thing about the kits this year is, especially this one, it comes with a refill kit. So you get this kit and you make all these cards and you want to redo them again because they're fabulous, you can actually buy a refill kit to make those cards. So just a fun, that's a nice little addition to the catalogs this year. The other big addition was our planner. Stampin' Up! Has made its own planner kit. I don't have one right now, but I will be ordering one in a few minutes. Anyway, it's great. It's a cute planner. It's got some great things. It's very versatile because you put in your own date. So, like, I'm going to get my planner probably next week, and I will set it up for June and then run through till next year. And I have all the stuff I'm going to need to keep myself planned. We'll see how I do. And then again, this planner you can also get a refill kit for. So, you know, if you wanted to do extra things. Some people are going to do planners for their business. Some might do their home life, health. I might try to put it all into one because that's going to be the easiest for me. So that's a fun addition. This Oh Happy Day kit is an all-inclusive kit, and this was actually in the last catalog. It's a great kit. Make all these cards, and again, you have the stamps and everything in that one kit. Okay, the embossing kit. This is one that I'm probably going to order today too. I thought this was fabulous. Now, this is not an all-inclusive kit, which means that you order the kit, you get all the supplies all cut and ready to go, but then you order the stamp set separately that coordinates with it. Choices. You don't have to have the stamp set to coordinate with this kit, but it'll work out great if you do, because you'll be able to make the cards like they're shown in the book. And again, this one you wouldn't necessarily, the refill kit is this, so you just keep ordering some of these to make cards. This particular kit makes 5 of each of the 3 cards. But a fun way to get started with embossing in a couple of the different things. So you do some resist embossing, tone on stamped image embossing, tone on tone, and then just your regular embossing. So that's really fun. I did mark a few catalog pages that I'm not going to show everything because there's just so much. But like when I talked about the You Can Make It, this was one of my favorite pages. I love this stamp set, but I love these projects that you can make. And when I talk about the You Can Make It, look at them because it lists exactly what you're going to need for you to complete these projects. I mean, I just think that even down to the little boxes for goodie boxes, really a good addition and a great way to use a lot of products. One of my favorites was the coffee suite. I just think it's adorable. I love the papers. I love everything about it. And I'm looking forward to making some cards for my local coffee shop, just for the fun of it. Okay. Oh, this was the pigs, this little piggy. I love this stamp set. I think it's adorable. What I love about it is that we have pig races here in Red Lodge in the summertime, and I actually might make a set of cards for the people that own the saloon up there that does the pig races, because this is so fitting for them, and I just think it's adorable. I love whoever this artist is. I'm sure it's the same person. I love the work that they do, and this was a fun addition to our line. Okay, this was my other suite that was my favorite. A whole lot of lovely suites. I don't know what it is, but I do love my florals. I always have. But I just think that these colors are absolutely gorgeous together. The papers are beautiful. The stamp set is fun. I loved everything about it, including the ribbons and the new mini sequin trim. I don't know if you've seen that, but it's little, and I love the look of it. And then we have another one of our textured impressions embossing folders, the dynamic ones, that brings a lot of texture into your cards. Another suite that I really loved was the Naturally Eclectic suite. I always think I don't need any more florals, and then along comes a new floral suite, and I love it. But these colors to me are gorgeous together, and I can't wait to get my hands on some of this crinkle seam ribbon. So I have to tell you, what happens with my dogs are, I've got my son's puppy and my dog, and they each have a bone, but they each want the other's bone. and then they cry because they don't, you know. There. Petra, no. Petra tries to take them all. So hopefully they'll be busy for a little bit now with those chewies. Sorry about that. Okay, so I just wanted to point out that Lovely as a Tree is still in the catalog. Year after year it makes it. It's one of Stampin' Up's biggest sellers. And I think it will be again this year too, because the samples that are made with it are beautiful. I look forward to making these just for the fun of it. Someday when I don't have a creative bone in my body, I just copy right from the catalog, and it gets me started. Another suite that I loved was the Color Theory suite, and I actually have that one, so I can show you some of that. The colors, these are beautiful, but this actually was put together so that you would have cards for the whole year, all seasons. So you've got summer, winter, fall, spring. It comes with this, or you can order this great paper pack. Let me open it up. They're just 6x6 size, but you can see these look like paint chips. One's with lines, one's without. And you get them in the 4 colors. And then also on the back, you have different textured papers. So there's a lot of paper in here. And then this is your Color Theory cardstock pack, which comes with the 3 colors, the Berry Burst, Dapper Denim, and Old Olive. I love those colors together. Put that aside. And then the framelits, which you can't really see them. I should have actually cut them out because I just have the pack here. I haven't even played with it yet, of framelits, and you don't really see what you get until you see them cut out. But I can guarantee you that I will be doing a complete workshop online just using this product suite. And then I will have all the samples and stuff. But you can see the different framelits that you get. You get the leaves and the snowflakes, the chair. That's just a great set. And some of these actually go with stamps that are in the set. Now the stamps are actually bigger than shown on the case, but they're bigger in real life. So they're pretty good size. They're shown full size in the book there. So watch that. I am definitely going to be doing a workshop next Thursday, my regularly scheduled online workshop in the evening. And these are the products that I'm looking at using. So watch for that, or information on that. Okay, this is that stamp set that I told you I just fell in love with. I don't know why, but this one I just absolutely loved. I love that you can make it up here. I loved how they colored it all in. I think embossed would be beautiful. And then watercolored. It's just a really pretty stamp set. This was one of my favorites. And then we have our stamp set Crafting Forever, which is new, which also has the little copyright Stampin' Up stamp. If people want to follow the angel policy for Stampin' Up, this is a great one. Not only is it a lot of fun because we're crafters, but it also falls in line for the angel policy. Okay, embellishments. We got lots of embellishments this year. Lots of fun embellishments. I love these little mini gift bows and the tassels and the balloon honeycombs. There's just a lot of fun things. Okay, ribbons. I love the ribbons this year. I really can't wait to get my hands on the crinkly ribbon, the crinkly seam binding. I think that's going to be gorgeous. I do have some of that chevron ribbon. I'll have to see if I can pull it out here. See, I had all this stuff organized last night, but then I started pulling all this stuff out and playing with it. Oh, here. I had it out with that Color Theory. So this is part of that Color Theory. This is that chevron ribbon. It's really soft and beautiful. I do love that. Couple more things. Oh, this is the Hostess Rewards are back here. And then there is a bonus this month for anybody that hosts a workshop. You get a $35 extra in free product when you hit the $350 level. And yes, you can collect orders with your friends and then submit them to me as a workshop order and get those benefits. The Hostess sets are cute this year. I love this little feathery friends. I think it's adorable. And my other favorite one was the Tranquil Tulips. I think that's a beautiful set, and I can't wait to play with that. And last but not least in this catalog is the Ronald McDonald set, which is the back page. Now, I know I went through that quickly, and I am going to sneak over and see if there's questions. But I wanted to show a couple of things. So I'm going to show you the in colors, even though I showed them before. These are the actual in colors. And these are the little embellishment bows. You see how well they coordinate with that cardstock? It amazes me. And I did make a couple of cards last night. So using those products, and then I'm using one of the new punches and the new label. So I just made these in the colors using those products. I just loved them, and I thought they turned out fabulous. Easy to do. Okay. Now I'm going to attempt to answer your questions. And I'm hoping that I don't miss something. So, oh, sorry about that, Wanda. Wanda's dogs are barking and whining when she hears mine. Yeah, the puppies are funny. They usually are outside, but it's kind of, not that I'm going to complain about it being warm, but it is warm in Red Lodge today, which is unusual this early. Oh, Teresa, I love the pig set too, and I'm glad that you are doing research while you're working. That's awesome. Julie loves. Cool. Okay, so now would be, if you have a question, to ask it, because I am at the computer so I can see it. So some people like the embellishments and some people not so sure about them. It was not Christine Werner that designed the, I don't think it was. She hasn't worked for Stampin' Up! For a while. The puppy set was Angie Judah, I think, was her $1 million set. I could look at the catalog and tell you. So yeah, once you hit $1 million in sales, you get a trip to Stampin' Up! Or Salt Lake City for a couple of days, and you get to sit with the team and develop a stamp set. You'll notice them, like the Harley Davidson one, which is probably not called Harley Davidson because that would be against copyright rules, was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. And then the Courage, the ribbon this year was a demonstrators set that she produced. Cool. Anybody have any questions? I'm going to pull up my screen. Now, this is that slide that I told you that Stampin' Up! Put together with the color combinations, which is going to be really helpful this year in making sure that we use those color combinations in lots of different ways. Okay, I was just checking my website to see if I'd gotten any messages. So yeah, it is going to be hard to start. Jean says she loves everything about it. It's going to be hard to decide what to purchase, right? Okay, I'm going to swing back over to my other camera, and maybe I'll put something together from that something. I just want to come over and check. What is your favorite thing from the catalog? It's hard to choose. It really is hard to choose. Okay, so yeah, I was making these cards last night. And these are actually going to be my thank you cards that go out for anybody that ordered from me in July. And I'm going to show you quickly how I made them because it's pretty simple. Let me grab. Okay, so what I did is I took our designer series paper, put that together, pretend like that's one piece, and a piece of cardstock. So I have a piece of cardstock, a piece of designer series paper, and this designer series paper is 5 1/4 by 4. So Freya, that's enough. So you can get quite a bit out of it. And then what I did with this sheet is I just cut off 1.5 inches from one edge of that paper. And then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to cut it in half and score it in half. So I'll bring in my cutter. Here's my cutter. And you see where I marked my blade score. That's for my benefit so that I know that this one's going to do the cutting. So I'm going to set this at 4 1/4 and cut this piece of cardstock in half. And then I'm going to turn it to 5 1/2 inches and score it. And then fold it in half. And I'll come in with the snail. So I'm going to take these pieces of designer series paper. Add a little adhesive. This one's going to go at the top of this card. I'm hoping that you can see. Oh yeah, you can see. And then this one, I'm actually going to flip it over. So I get the beauty of both sides of that cardstock. It adds a lot of dimension to this card. Super easy to do. Then I'm going to come in with just a piece of cardstock and punch, some stamps, some ink. So I'm going to go ahead and use Tranquil Tide, and I'm going to use this label punch. Now this actual set is called Label Me Pretty, and so these 4 stamps all coordinate with this punch. So you could stamp any one of those images. This one here is kind of cool because it just does the edges. But any one of those images will coordinate with that punch. I'm going to use this label here. Ink it up in the Tranquil. And then line it up under my punch. And of course I use my punches upside down so I can see what I'm doing. Punch that out. And then I'm going to take just a piece of cardstock and this, oh, you know what? I'm going to do this differently. I was working on this last night, and I really found that I like the label better in the dark color cardstock because it shows up better on the actual project. So that's all right. That's why we do these, right? So that I can show you tips and things of what I've done. I'm going to stamp that little thank you stamp and then use the 1 1/4 inch punch. Punch that out. And then I'm going to take a few dimensionals. And so what I did is I'm going to add a dimensional to the back of this little thank you, and I'm going to add that onto my label here. And then this is actually going to get put onto here to make my card. But what I did with my other cards, and I've run out of the emerald, I want to say the right word, Tranquil Tide ribbon. So I'm actually not going to finish this whole card yet till that ribbon comes in. But what I did is I just took a piece of the ribbon and I went around the card, and it's the seam of the ribbon is underneath the label. And then I just added that bow. So really quick and easy. You could make them in all different colors as I showed you with the samples that I had. And they all look just a little bit different, and you can make a bunch of cards in in no time and have them ready to go. So that's how I did that. I will have directions for this particular card with all the measurements and stuff up on my website. Just so it's easy, let me move this stuff out of the way. What next? Well, I could show you these actual kits. So you have all your pieces in there, envelopes and everything. And I'm just going to pick a card. So I'm going to pick this card here. And then I'm going to pull the stuff out of the box. So I have this base. Fold that in half, and there's my base. I'm actually just kind of digging through the box to find what I need. I'm going to use this piece of cardstock that's already die cut, and that's going to get added onto here. And then I'm going to come in with a label. Ooh, I need some of those. Some of those. Oh, these are kind of cool. So these labels here, I don't know if you can see that. They have stitching in them. These labels, which I think is one I use. Yeah, I'm going to use this one here. So these are just die cuts that you pull out, you pop out, but they have actual stitching in them already. I'm going to need some of these. These are really delicate, these dies. Use one of those that way, and I'm going to use a smaller one. Be cool. And then it looks like I use another bigger one. I'm actually just looking at the picture. You do have directions on the inside, but we'll just go by the picture. And then the last thing I'm going to use is, these are awesome. So these are die cuts too, as you can see from the back, but they're gold glitter. So I'm going to use a leaf, and I'm going to use one of these. Woo, those are beautiful. I'm going to have gold glitter everywhere. Okay, so I have my base. I'm going to go ahead and attach this to the card. Oops. It's got gold glitter everywhere. Then I'm going to go ahead and add some of these pieces. See, and this is going to go over the top, but I don't really need the stems. So I'm going to just go ahead and pull them off. So it'll all be behind the label. And then this is going to get put there. And this is going to get put here. I could go ahead and just tear those off. I don't think that other one's going to show. And then this leaf is last, and that actually is going to get stuck there. And then, so I can actually move these around a little bit. And then I'm going to take the basic gray, and I'm just going to grab my basic gray that's already opened and ready to go. But you do have the ink spot. And then I'm going to pick the stamps that I want. And this one is actually going to use this big thanks. Put it on my block. Because it's photopolymer, ink that up, and I can see exactly where it's going to stamp. And once I have that done, this is going to actually go on with a couple of dimensionals, which, here we go. They're in the box, but I'm just going to go ahead and use what I have here. Put a couple of these on the back. Attach that on there. And you see how quickly you can put together a really nice thank you. And then one last thing, you're going to take some of your baker's twine that has that lemon lime twist. Lemon lime twist was one of those colors when I first saw it, was like, ooh, I don't know. I'm not sure I like that. But the more I play with it, the more I see how well it goes with a lot of colors in our line. I'm just tying that into a little bow. Kind of straighten it out a little bit. Trim up my edges. And this is actually going to just get, you could tie it into there, but I'm just going to add it with a little bit of adhesive on there, and then my card is finished. So really quick, that's how you can put together these kits. Everything is there. Really, it was all in that box. The only thing I added was a scissor and some snail, so that's kind of nice. Okay. Anybody have any more questions? I'm going to pop in here again. I'm so happy that my cameras are all working, because about 5 minutes before I was supposed to start, it wasn't going to work for me, but it did. So I was pretty happy about that. Okay. Joan Kincaid has a question. As a fairly new demonstrator, I have a question on the retired products that are now discontinued. What do they do with the products still in the warehouse? Anything that's still in the warehouse with Stampin' Up!, sometimes if there's enough of it, they may put it up on the clearance rack down the road. Probably not, won't happen for another 6 months. If there's not enough of it, they also make big donations to people, schools, hospitals, anybody that needs, you know, that is going to make projects with somebody. A lot of it gets donated to organizations, especially around Utah, but they'll also make donations. I've had them make a couple donations for me here in Red Lodge years ago when I did some fundraisers for some families. So, but it may, if there's enough, it may show up on the clearance rack, but I don't believe it's that way with the stamp sets. I think Once they're gone, they're gone. Your catalog hasn't come yet, huh, Judy? Watch your mailbox, because I know my sister just got hers today. She was pretty excited about that. Okay. My dog is under the, I have 2 puppies here. One's right beneath my feet right now. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? I don't see, I mean, I'm trying to keep up. If you have a huge wish list, now is a great time to become a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So just remember that it's $99 is what you pay with free shipping. You get $125 worth of product, and then you get your discount from there on out. So, you know, that's something to think about if you are interested in becoming a demonstrator. This is always a good time of year to do that because you get great products, all brand new, and you get that wonderful discount. I'm not sure if anybody has any more questions. I'm not getting any questions from my website, which kind of concerns me that people, oh, there they are. Kathy asked, I don't have the precision plate yet, but on page 215 it says to use the thin die adapter with the precision plate. Question is, I don't see where Stampin' Up! Sells that. Did I overlook it? Thank you. Okay, so the thin die adapter was just the new, it was a new platform for the Big Shot. If you have an older Big Shot, you're going to be fine. Just go ahead and use it with the book totally shut, and then use the precision plate with those delicate dies. If you have the new book or the new Big Shot with the new plates, that it comes with 2. It comes with a platform, and then it comes with the thin adapter. So you're going to be good, Kathy. Whichever one you have, you're going to be fine. Okay. Another question. Oh, yep. Jenny from Massachusetts can hear me. Awesome. Oh, just got another one. Sorry. Where is the refill kit for the embossing project? Oh, the embossing kit? It's the kit is the refill, because it doesn't come with the stamp set. It doesn't come with the block and all that stuff. It just comes as a kit that then you can purchase the stamp set separately. So the kit, the actual kit that you order is the refill kit. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm just checking. The door, somebody's door, yeah, the door is my favorite. I became a consultant in April. Congratulations, Bonnie. Been stamping for 20 years. Yeah, I do like the door. There's so much. It's going to be an interesting year. So I'm excited. Okay, so I don't really see more questions, so I'm going to pop up. I just have a couple more things, and then we're good to go. And let the fun begin. If you are not a member of my virtual stamp club, it might be something that you're interested in. What it is a 6-month commitment of spending $25 a month for 6 months. We do it online workshops. You've already seen them if you're watching one of these. Step-by-step tutorial goes out that month with your order. On your birthday, you get a gift. And after the 6 months, you get $25 in free product of your choice. And that can be a hostess set if you're interested. Also, I make sure that you get all of the Stampin' Up! Catalogs delivered to your door. So that is something you're interested in. Check it out on my website at www.DDStamps.com. It's called the Virtual Stamp Club. And it's just a great way for you to budget your stamping money and get some free product. This month this week I'm gonna use this hostess code for this weekend. Oh, sorry. So this is the hostess code. I have not put it over at YouTube, and I don't know if I put it on my website yet, but I will right after this. I was having some issues getting into the Stampin' Up! Site, but now it's up and going. So this is the hostess code, and I will be sending out goodie packets to everyone that orders with this code. And also I'll put everybody's name in a hat, and we'll draw for a hostess stamp set. I just need to order. People that ordered from me back on my Memorial Day weekend vacation hostess code, I'm going to order that stuff today. And so those packets will go out next week of the embellishments. Frequent Stampers Rewards Program. This is a program that I do. It's through when people order in my online store, you earn a coin, what I call a coin, for every $50 in product that you order, not including tax and shipping. And once you've earned 10 coins, you get to choose a stamp set of your choice out of anything in the book. So this is a really good, another good way to earn some free product. Check that out on my website too, www.DDStamps.com. We are going to do a door prize drawing. I'm going to check around for questions. I have a couple of door prizes, so I think I'll do 2. The posts are running slow. Yeah, I'm sure they are. I think what's happening is because it's 11 o'clock in the morning, the whole world is using the internet, and so it's just a little bit harder to make these work. Are there videos to show how? Yes, Jean, there are videos to show everything. Stampin' Up! Did a whole bunch of videos. They're available on YouTube, but I'm also going to post them onto my website shortly and my Facebook page, and I might even send out a little email to people. So yeah, check those out on YouTube. There's all kinds of videos with some of the new product. Okay, so door prize slip should be on my website in the down below, and it should be on YouTube, and it should be on Facebook. And I have got a couple of items that I'm going to give away. So once you guys get your names on there, I did notice. Somebody asked if I noticed the new mini dimensionals. I did. There's a lot of stuff I didn't mention. We have mini dimensionals. We have glossy cardstock again. Glossy cardstock was huge when I first started stamping. I'm excited for that to come back because there's lots of techniques you can do with it. I will be sharing with you. Anything else you can think about? Because if not, does the free stamp set with 10 coins include hostess sets? I usually don't include the hostess sets with those 10 coins, but I could. There's no reason why I can't. So if you get 10 coins and you want a hostess set, you'll have to let me know. Might take a little bit longer because I have to order it, get it here, and then ship it to you. But you'll get it. The kit that I used, what was the name of the kit that I used? Good question. I gotta go look. It was the Soft Sayings card kit. Soft Sayings card kit. Okay, so let's, this is what your door prize slip looks like. Go ahead and fill it out. And I'll show you what the prizes are. I picked a couple of numbers. So what happens is everybody pops their numbers into, or pops their information into a Google spreadsheet. Google spreadsheet pops up. I picked 2 numbers. I picked 31 and 45 as my winners. I have 2 stamp sets here. So whoever's on 31 gets to choose first, and then whoever's 45 gets the leftover. These are 2 of the hostess sets from the last catalog. They're fabulous sets. And who doesn't love free stuff? So let me pull up. Oh, I know. I did want to show, before I do that, let's pop on to the Stampin' Up! Okay, so this is the Stampin' Up! Store. As you can see, everything has changed. All the new products are in here. You can look at the product suites. They're all listed, all the various ones. I love them. We have some fabulous stuff this time around. You can shop by occasion. So if it's birthday, everyday, babies, whatever. Or you can even shop by color, which this is fun. So you pick a color that you like, and let's say I'm going to pick Lemon Lime Twist. You'll see everything that has Lemon Lime Twist in it. You'll see this is a very popular color this time around. This is that stamp set. Somebody had asked me which one I showed, and it was the Soft Sayings card kit. It's $35. It's an all-inclusive kit, so it all comes together, and you get everything that you're going to need in that kit. And then this one also has refill kits. So here's the refill kit for that particular kit. Does that make sense? So the Soft Sayings card kit, and then you can get the refills afterwards to continue. There's a link on Facebook, Bonnie, a button that you can press that says door prize. If you click on that, that's how you fill out the door prize. I will, in fact, check to make sure that you've got into that door prize before I actually pick. Julie asked if there's any news on the return of blendabilities. No, not at this point. But let's keep our fingers crossed. I know that Stampin' Up! Is working on a couple of things that are coming out that I can't talk about. And I think that people will be happy. And I'm looking forward to that. I have no idea when that stuff will become available. And like I said, I have not heard anything on the return of blendabilities. It makes me sad to think about it. That was such a fun product. But I'm proud of Stampin' Up! For taking the high road and not having an inferior product that they just weren't that happy with. So good for them. That was a huge hit. Okay, so door prize is slips. I hope you found it, Bonnie. I am going to make an attempt here now to I'm trying to look to find out. I don't know where I put. Oh, maybe there. Nope. No, I found it. Never mind. Okay. So fill in your door prize slips. And it looks to me like Sharon Kent. Bonnie, you did get in too, by the way. Sharon Kent is the winner of the first one. And the second winner is, this is funny, is Bonnie Malikuski is the winner of the second one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you again. So Sharon, you're going to need to send me an email or a message, or my email is diane@DDStamps.com. You can message me on Facebook. Tell me which stamps that you would like, either the Gift of Love, which is this one, or the Thankful Life, which is this one. And whichever one you do not want, Sharon, Bonnie's going to get. So congratulations to you two ladies. I am going to, if nobody else has any questions, you know what time it is. It's time for me to go place my order. Use that hostess code, get a free packet of goodies. I'm getting ready to finish up my thank yous for this month, or for last month, to get sent out in hopefully by tomorrow. Let's work on that. I will be doing my regular online workshop next Thursday, where I will be showcasing something new, something fun. I haven't really decided yet exactly what I'm going to do, but stay tuned and watch for an email for that. If you haven't signed up for my newsletter, you might want to visit my website to do that. It's www.DDStamps.com. And if nobody has any more questions, it looks like I am out. Perfect. I don't see any more questions. Thanks to you guys, and have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.